welcome once again to Beyond the Classroom. So you are still watching Beyond the Classroom, so the only channel or the only avenue where learning takes place. We call people to interview them, then we learn from them, and you too will learn from you through the comments that you'll be making. And also, if you know you have someone or yourself, you are much knowledgeable that we can learn from you, you can also put yourself out here, then we will learn from you through these interviews. Before we proceed on to talk with or to converse with the gentleman we have here, let me introduce you or let me remind you of Kimber Royal Treat, which is located in Winneba, a hotel that is, I think I can call it the best hotel in Winneba, of course. Kimber Royal Treat offers a lot in very affordable and high quality services, and everything that you need. They have restaurants where all dishes are available. We have local and foreign. Every local dish you want or foreign dish you want, fried rice you want, fufu you want, rosaffi or anything at all, just come to Kimber Royal Treat, direct opposite Guel filling station, close to Winneba Junction. When you come to Kimber Royal Treat, they also have a lodge where you can pass your night if you are maybe a traveler and you get to Winneba. If you are tired, please don't continue with your journey. Don't overstress yourself. Just come to Kimber Royal Treat and pass your night. Then the following day, you continue safely. If you come to Kimber Royal Treat, they have a gym center that you can gym your body morning, evening, anytime at all you want. Keep your body fit. In fact, don't work all the time without keeping your body fit. Always exercise regularly to keep your body fit. Come to Kimber Royal Treat and gym your body to keep your body fit all the time. They have a swimming pool where you can refresh yourself at any time, maybe in your own leisure time, be it holidays or weekends or any other time at all. Just come to Kimber Royal Treat. They have a very fresh, hygienic swimming pool that you can just come and refresh yourself, release stress. Okay, come to Kimber Royal Treat. In case of any emergency, they have a clinic attached. They can rush you there quickly for proper treatment, and that's very affordable. Of course, everything is cheap here. Everything that from boko. Just come to Kimber Royal Treat in Winneba here, and everything will be okay with you. Well, having said all this, you can come to Kimber Royal Treat and take your share. Me, I have taken my share already. The first reaction that you put out when you arrive at Kimber Royal Treat will be, what a life! It's a new life. Let's get right into the conversation with the gentleman we have. He is the person of Divinity. Well, Divinity, a lot of question marks. I don't know why. Divinity, hey, I think Divinity is the highest spirits or something. Well, I don't want to talk much. Let's get right into the conversation with Mr. Divinity, the Divinity concept. We'll get to know more about Divinity. Mr. Divinity, you're welcome to Beyond the Classroom Show.
Thank you very much.
All right, this is the only avenue where learning takes place. You teach and you learn, right? You teach through this interview. Then after the interview, any comment that people will come with, you also learn from there. Then we take it and we go. Right? No one have the monopoly of wisdom, and we keep learning from each other. That is how it goes. All right. So your name, Divinity, is it a real name, or how? How did you come by the name? What is your name?
All right. Thank you very much. First
My
of all,
pleasure.
I'd like to thank you for giving me this great opportunity to have this important conversation.
It's our pleasure.
Important.
We're also grateful having you there.
Honestly speaking, my real name is Korankye Klinsman.
Okay,
Korankye
Klinsman.
My parents
gave
it to me, and I really adore it.
Okay.
But the name Divinity,
you substituted.
Sure. The name Divinity,
yeah,
I would say it's my spiritual name.
Spiritual name?
Yes.
Oh, spiritual name?
Yeah.
Explain with diagrams. Spiritual names, I say.
Very interesting. The name Divinity,
yes,
in a biblical perspective, is the act of being like a god.
Okay.
And Genesis has made us understand that we are image of God. We are the likeness
of God. Of God. So whenever you see man, you have almost seen God.
Sure, exactly. So the name Divinity is me being like God.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's all.
Exactly.
are you more of spiritual? Like, are you like, not if I say more of spiritual, it doesn't mean maybe you can see spiritually or you can do things spiritually, but are you more spiritually inclined?
Of course, I don't joke with my prayer life,
Okay,
my Christian life.
okay. You don't joke with prayer.
Sure, yeah,
You're a prayer warrior.
exactly.
Okay, okay, that's fine. So your name is Korankye
Korankye Klinsman.
Klinsman.
Yeah.
Okay, Korankye Klinsman. The Klinsman is something that is a bit difficult. I don't want to pronounce it. If I do, my fans will laugh at me. So
Exactly.
let me keep the Korankye. Your name is Korankye,
Yeah.
and the other name. So, and you adopted Divinity.
Divinity.
What informed at the adoption of Divinity? Because your name is very beautiful.
Yeah.
Everybody will admire that name. But why do you think Divinity? Maybe what is the motive behind?
Okay. I adopted the name Divinity
Okay.
because of my political ambitions.
Political ambition.
Exactly.
Okay. Is it to make it short or to make it portray some meaning?
Okay, so any student,
Yeah.
politician on campus
Yeah.
have a definite brand.
Okay.
So the brand itself is the Divinity brand,
Okay.
the Divinity agenda.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's why I adopted
Okay.
the Divinity.
So that is your brand. Let's throw back before we come back to where the Divinity started from. Let's throw you back. We want to know your early childhood. Where were you born?
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I was born in Obuase.
Obuasi.
Obuase in the
Is it Asante region, right?
Ashanti region.
Asante region.
Ashanti
Okay.
region. So
Obuasi.
Obuase
Yeah.
in the Adansi area.
Yeah, Adansi. Yeah. Around Dunkwa. That side
Yeah,
there.
off Dunkwa Road.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Obuase.
Okay. You were born in Obuasi.
Yes.
So did you start your school there? Your Saito or KG or crèche or whatever? Yeah. Did you start your school there?
Wow. I had my early childhood education at Ma 15
Man,
LA
15.
primary school.
Okay. Is it also in Obuasi there?
No, it's a suburb of Obuase,
Okay.
a local town.
Okay.
A local town, a
Okay.
village.
Yeah, a village under
around
Obuasi.
Obuase.
Okay.
It's in the Amasia Central District.
Okay.
That's where I had my early childhood education.
Okay.
From class 2, I continue from Bideso MAJHS.
Why did you leave the Omanso?
Oh, okay. I left. My family relocated to Obuasi.
They
Initially,
relocated. You were in the village.
Sure.
So
yeah.
they relocated to
To
Obuasi.
Obuasi.
So you left with your family.
Yeah,
to continue there.
To continue education. So we
Okay.
we continued from primary 2
Okay.
to JHS. So I had most of my primary education to JHS at the BDSO MA.
Okay.
JHS.
That is
JHS.
That is Obuasi.
That is in Obuasi.
Okay. After there, where did you continue with your SHS?
I had my admission into Obuasi Senior High Technical School.
Obuasi.
And so I am proud Osika4. I'm proud Osikani. So,
okay. So Obuasi slogan or whatever is
Osika4. Then we say
Yawoho. Sika4 Yawoho. So how much are you coming to give to me now? Because Sika4 no there, me can say Sika4 now also wo ho there. I was say we bibi na hu say Sikani no wo ho ampa.
Sure.
And then
I think the school adopted the
anything you say here after behind the camera you give it to me. So mention the amount.
Wow.
Don't give me plenty explanations. Just give me the amount you are going to give to me right now.
That's very interesting. Now the school adopted the
no. How much? I'm emphasizing me. I like money.
Okay,
we'll talk about it later.
Sure, definitely.
On farm,
definitely.
We'll talk about anyway,
it later.
Let's continue.
Okay, so the school adopted the Escafo because the school technical name is Obuasi Senior High. So it's because Obuasi is noted for gold mining.
Okay.
So we are rich in gold mining. That's why we adopted the Escafo.
It's because of the community. The common activities undertaken by the community. That is why you adopted the slogan for Sika4. Okay, Yawoho. All right. So after SHS, when did you finish SHS?
I completed SHS in the year 2019.
2019.
Yes.
And you came to the university 2020.
2020. Yes, please.
Okay. What were you doing in between 2019 and 2020?
Okay, so after SHS, financially we couldn't.
You couldn't continue
right after SHS. So I went to Accra to hustle.
Okay.
And so I worked for almost a year and 6 months thereabouts when the COVID came. So
okay.
it's the COVID delayed our admission into the
into the university. Okay.
And so I worked there, hustle, gather some money to support my parents.
Okay. Okay.
So for the year round,
you were in
Accra working,
hustling.
Sure.
Okay. So I hope everything went well.
Sure. Thanks to God, I was able to make some money to support my parents.
Since the divinity, you don't joke with prayers and your hard work too. I believe it. Everything will be done. So from there, you came to the university in 2020. Okay. When you entering into the university, how was the atmosphere?
Okay, so the transition from the SHS into the university was very, amazing because my family, for those whom I know, I can say I'm the first person to enter into the university.
Okay, you are the first. So is it the nuclear family or the extended family?
Like I said, for those whom I know,
those you know,
yes,
from
my mother side to father's side, those whom I know,
you are the first person to enter into the university. Okay, that's a great achievement. So do you think were you having the feeling of like a dream come true kind of thing?
I would say it was a motivation for me.
Okay.
Getting that opportunity to put my family into that higher pedestal. So it was great. An opportunity for me to also explore, so that after the 4 years, my family will be very proud of me.
And the young ones too can also believe that we can make it, because divinity is able to get there. Okay.
Honestly speaking, after me breaking through, a lot of people has been able
to come.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then that's fine. It means you have opened a kind of door for people to pass through with them. In fact, you have built that confidence in your family. Okay, that's fine. That's a great achievement, of course. You should be commended for that. So entering into the university, what were some of the activities that you undertook? You know, you can't just be an academia only. You understand? So what were some of the or what has been some of the activities you undertook before now, apart from your academic work?
I think I got the fame more because of other activities I do aside academic work.
Okay.
Honestly speaking, academically I'm not that much known. But for other curricular activities, I think
like politics and other things.
Yes, involving actively in student politics and various associations and departments. Because me sitting here, I think I joined about 5 associations.
5 associations?
Yes.
Wow, 5 associations.
So through the student activism and joining student associations on campus and knowing the do's and don'ts, students, so that got me that fame. So those are the things that I do aside my academics.
Joining associations and all of that. So
and one more thing, through the tutorials I conducted. The other one too.
Okay, you conducted tutorials.
Yes.
For which people?
Okay, for when we got to level 200, I conducted a tutorial for level 100.
Level 100.
So that one too was other thing that I was doing aside the academics.
Okay, was it a teamwork or you were the only person doing everything?
Sure, it was a teamwork.
It was a teamwork.
We were having I think we were about 5 people whom we drew a weekly forecast for ourselves.
Okay.
So this one we teach.
You ran a shift.
Exactly.
Okay.
We ran a shift.
You ran a shift. Okay, that's fine. So what were you into student politics? To be specific, were you into student politics before coming to the university, or you started it when you entered here?
Okay, I would say I've admired student administration, but because in my SHS days, I didn't get the opportunity to lead a student because I was a day student. And per the statute of my SHS,
no, it's not possible.
Day students are not given preparatory positions.
It's some few senior highs that they have day students prefer.
I nearly defected to become a boarding student to contest for any, but I wasn't able to get
do it.
that change.
Okay, okay.
So after I mean, um, after being after getting the opportunity into the university,
Yeah, you thought you saw it to be like
I had that
an opportunity.
yes,
Okay, okay, okay.
since it's open for
Yeah,
students,
for everyone.
everyone.
Everyone. Here we don't have day student and we don't have boarding student.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, everyone is everyone. And everyone is everywhere. Is that not so?
Exactly.
Whether you are from South, North, or Central, you
Yeah,
can contest for any
any
position.
positions.
Provided you are also a student of University of Education, whenever. All right. So you entered into you were deprived of student politics because of your status.
Yeah.
Back at JHS, SHS, and all of that. But when you came to the university, you started. What informed your political decision? Why? Like, people go by business. People go like some people even hate politics. When they hear politics, they go like, ah, wow, liars and all of that. What ignited your interest to come into politics?
Okay, so first of all, I am proud political science student.
Okay.
So
you like the thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Since we are political science students,
Yeah.
and we read politics.
Yes.
I have the interest in anything politics, anything legalities, anything into governance, anything into human rights,
yes,
law, constitutionalism, activism,
yes,
patriotism.
Yes.
So those are the things that motivated me
to
enter into.
Okay.
To even come and read politics and understand, get an in-depth understanding of the politics and how it's being played.
Okay. Okay. So you entered into student politics right in the University of Education, whenever. Have you contested for any position? Like yeah.
Exactly.
I
contested for post presidential elections.
Let's be specific. No, let's be more open to everyone to understand. POSA means
Political Science Student Association.
Political Science Students Association. And I'm actually POSA.
Yeah.
Okay. So POSA means Political Science Students Association. You contested for Political Science Students Association's president, right? Because you are a member of the association.
Exactly.
Okay. So what happened?
Okay. I would say it was a quite right direction.
Okay.
I contested for the elections, and unfortunately for me, I wasn't able to win.
Okay.
But I've learned a lot.
You've had a lot of experience.
Okay. Because that was my first contestable election.
Okay.
I've never run into any contestable election like that. So it was my first contestable election.
Okay. And you lost it.
And I lost it, and I've really learned a lot. I've gained experience and a whole
Does that let you down? Because when you have a first attempt and it doesn't work, sometimes you lose you lose vim, or you go like, no, that is it's a calling, so this is not my area. So have you had that let down spirit?
I've never had that let down spirit.
Okay.
I will say, after losing the postal elections, I think I've gained more popularity. I've seen that I've built a brand for myself. I've seen that I've been an icon. I've been like a motivation to other students, because after the election, a lot of colleagues came, a lot of people have been getting connection with so many people. So there is a bigger picture that we have to look for.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So were you only contesting for POSA president, and perhaps on campus that will end it? Or we have various ways of approaching politics. Practical politics, I mean, not political science. Sometimes I want to be, my main dream is to be the MP for my constituency. But the first election I will go to contest, because I want to be tried and tested, I will go for unit committee member. Then from there I go for unit committee chairman. Then from there I go for assemblyman, and it's a ladder. Okay, it's not necessarily compulsory for you to follow the ladder, though. You can jump and straight to contest, but then you have a high tendency of losing a lesson. So were you trying? Was it the packaging, or it was only POSA on target?
Okay, so I think Thank you for the question. They say when you fail to plan,
Yeah.
you plan to fail.
You
We
plan.
have bigger,
Okay.
bigger aspirations.
Okay.
We have bigger dreams
Okay.
aside student politics.
Yeah.
So we want to build our confidence, our
Okay.
experience here, so that we can go out there to impact the society. So we
Okay.
have other plans. There is a bigger picture
Okay.
out there that we want to, nurture our potentials here.
Okay. You are still watching Beyond the Classroom, so we are learning from divinity, the divinity concept. Okay, I see myself like God, yeah, because He and the Father are one. Or you are still watching Beyond the Classroom, so keep watching. We will continue with this conversation. Yes, there are bigger pictures that you are seeing out there. Are there some you can share with us? Perhaps going forward, we can mount our support behind you.
Okay, exactly. Um, there are some things that are classified. So
Yeah.
those ones we have to put it aside.
Okay. Some are
But
personal.
I would say I want to build myself to the standard that in some years to come,
Yeah.
I'll be able to contest for other national positions.
Okay, national positions
Yes.
like real politics. Are you into the national politics? And this well, let me not let me not be biased here. If I say NDC MPP, boom, people will say what?
Yes.
Is that the only two parties we have in Ghana?
Exactly.
Boom, yeah, what I say. So I don't want to mention any political party, but are you into any political party in Ghana here?
I believe in political neutrality.
Okay, neutrality. So
Yeah.
are you staying neutral?
Of course, yeah. Honestly, I would say Ghana we've suffered in the hands of the two major
Political
political
parties.
parties
Yeah.
since 1992,
Yeah.
and the country is still
As it was.
sure. So I am a stout member of the Floating Voters Association of Ghana. Sure. So I vote based on policies.
Okay.
I vote based on your programs.
Yeah.
And
not
political neutrality.
political colors
Exactly.
and those things.
Exactly.
Okay.
In
You
fact,
want to,
I want to be an ambassador for change.
okay,
We need to
ambassador
cause-
for change.
ambassador
So
for change.
no, we want to know your position clearly. Are you trying to go in the future? We are talking about the future here. Are you trying to go into politics as a politician in one of the political parties, or even you coming with your own political party? It's not the case. But the case is, are you trying to go into politics, or you are trying to stay like the Pan-Africanists are doing? They stay neutral and they advocate for proper leadership. They teach the good ways to go, but they don't lead the way. They only teach the way, but they don't lead the way. So are you teaching the way, or you want to lead the way?
Okay, so I'm reading a course, Ancient and Medieval Political Thought.
Okay. Is it an academic distance, or it's an extra?
It's a course. It's a course.
It's a course in the university.
Sure.
Okay.
The likes of Plato, Aristotle.
Okay.
They were not leaders.
They were not leaders.
Sure.
Yes. They were philosophers.
They were philosophers.
Yes.
So those people wrote their books criticizing various leaders, but they didn't get
Aristotle and co, who are philosophers, and they are doing their work. So carry on.
So the likes of Aristotle, Plato, other philosophers, ancient philosophers, they didn't get the opportunity to be leaders.
Okay.
But they wrote their
hold
books.
on. Is it opportunity because these people, how knowledgeable they was or they were, if they had wanted to be leaders, I believe strongly that they could have. But if you say they didn't get the opportunity, it will look like they wanted to and they didn't get. But let's be specific. They want to stay neutral. They wanted to stay neutral. Or am I right with that?
Sure.
Yes. That's their position.
Yes. The likes of Aristotle and Plato.
Yes.
I think they wrote their books. They criticized many leaders, philosophers.
Yes.
So for me, for my idiosyncrasy,
Yes.
I think I want to be active in politics.
Okay.
I want to cause the change
Okay.
that we want to see.
Okay.
That institutional, that attitudinal, that structural, that institutional change that Ghana
we are yearning
to get.
Okay.
That's what I want to be the ambassador for it.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay.
But be active in politics
Okay.
because that change.
Okay. So you will go into politics. You will be leading the way. But then the thing is, you are not really standing behind to advocate. But you are going to practice to bring it on board.
Exactly.
How possible do you think that will be? Because you are aware of PLO Lumumba. You know him, right? Yes. You know a lot of others like in fact in Africa we have someone like Malema. We have them. We have the men. You understand?
Talk about our own policy.
Is it Indium? Yes. We are talking about Indium. Yeah. We have the men. We have even this man, the Goom man, who have been also talking about certain things that logically, if really it happens, it can help Ghana. We have the men who think like that. But do you think it's possible?
It's possible. I always believe in Ghana.
Okay.
The hope has not lost.
Okay.
In fact, there is a bright future for Ghana. So it's like a communal work.
Okay.
We Ghanaians have to come together.
Okay.
And advocate.
Okay.
We Ghanaians have to, involve ourselves actively in politics.
Okay.
Criticize our leaders constructively.
Okay.
For them to do the right thing.
Okay.
I hope you understand.
Okay. In 30 seconds, just look into the camera and tell us, what do you think, if you have a very good idea, right? You have a very good agenda to push, but you may need something to push it. What is that support you think, if someone is watching and the person really wish to support you, what support specifically do you need to be able to pursue this cause?
Thank you very much. Everything has to do with finance.
Finance, okay.
And within the Ghanaian setting,
yeah,
we academically we have to be very good,
yeah,
so that you can expatiate your points, your ideas.
Yes.
So I'll be very happy after university and getting the opportunity, get any scholarship,
yeah,
to study either Ghana or abroad to read law. Okay. So that after reading the law, acquaint myself so that we can change our constitution. I always say Ghana's major problem is our constitution. If we amend the Ghanaian constitution, we can strip off the powers of the president. The president, the powers allocated to the president is too much.
It's too much.
So if we can
neutralize or
limit
limit
the powers of the president, and president appointing EC, chief justices, auditor general, everything. So those powers make the president power drunk. So if we can amend the constitution,
yes,
we can see some changes within our economy. Society.
Okay. So the support you mentioned there, to be specific, is that you want to read ahead, you want to read more. So if someone wants to support you, it means the person will have to push you through the academic ladder. Then you read more and come back to impact society.
Sure, exactly.
That has always been the dream of everyone. But I said we don't know what is happening to Ghana. Because Ghana, people goes out there to read and they come back and we hear nothing. It's always silent. But we pray that you journey well, you come back and everything comes successfully. We wish you well along the journey. So now we want to know, you have stated emphatically that you want to go into active politics, right? That is where you can carry out or you can exhibit your activism, your political activism or whatever. That can maybe effect some positive change. Okay, we want to know your direction of policies. We have, when you look at politicians, of course, let me say politicians, sometimes they come out to give promises, and at the end of the day they ended up or they end up doing different things aside the promises that they give. Some too comes, they don't really promise, they don't also do anything regarding what their campaigns were saying or their campaign words were saying, but they also work ahead of time. So what are your direction of policies? Is it party based policies? We have some parliamentarians who goes into parliament and the only policies they can make is to make policies that are compatible with the policies of their political parties and not the people needs or Ghana's wishes. Some politicians are also there, they make policies that are targeting the future problems, maybe issues regarding the future. That is what they focus on. Some also make policies that favors their immediate society. So which one are you into? Are you into any of these three? Let us know.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
I think for policies,
Yes.
policies should be future based.
It should be future based.
Yes, policies should be long term projects.
Okay.
So looking at the Ghana as a case, using Ghana as a case study, Ghana, I would say Ghana practice party manifesto policy, that kind of policy. Because
more than the other two.
After 7 January, you see the party that will come into power will be practicing their manifesto. So either the MPP, the capitalists, and the Social Democrats, NDC.
They are not really, these people, when you mention this thing, I will have problem with you. They are not really into what we see on books.
Exactly.
Their green books are saying socialist, capitalist, or whatever.
Exactly.
So they are all mess and confused systems. Let's don't mention that.
So that's their ideology. So when they assume office, that's the policy they practice. So I think Ghana going forward, Ghana, we have a national planning committee.
Okay.
But what has been the statement of National Planning Committee in the affairs of Ghanaian politics? What are they doing?
Sometimes, don't you think they do their work, but the party in power don't take anything of their advice
when you go to any regional, any municipal assembly, we have a planning committee there. But what has been their functions?
The reason why I'm trying to bring in this interruption is that sometimes, you see, politics is a whole lot on this one. It's like a living thing. Sometimes they do their work by formulating policies that can bring about positive change, of course, very rapid changes. But if they are not in line with the party in power policies, they will not take it into consideration.
That's why we are saying,
and that's the bitter truth.
That's why we are saying they are public services.
Okay.
They have to stay neutral. I hope you understand.
Yes.
They have to stay neutral. So if you are a municipal planner, and you plan something that this is the best for the society, this is the best for the assembly, try as much as possible to implement them. Don't let the politician to influence you.
Okay.
You are made to be political impartial. You have to be neutral. I hope you understand. So the public services, you have to stand on their toes and implement the policies that will benefit the society.
Okay, this public committees you are talking about, is it public services committees? Are they having bosses on top?
Exactly.
And how do they get their bosses? Are they elected or appointed?
So when you take the Ghana Police Service, the Ghana Armed Forces, Ghana Fire Service, Ghana Health Service, all of them are having their hierarchies. But
their top bosses are appointed.
Okay. But they have to be political.
Neutral. Listen, that's your work. We are giving it to you as an assignment. We pray that you go forward and come back. Okay, go read more and come back to change the society. So when you come, this is your assignment. You have to make sure that these people stay neutral. The reason why I'm saying this is that they can never be neutral if they are appointed by party colors.
That's why
Okay,
I earlier said
there is no
needs
way.
to be amended.
Exactly. So there is no way these people can be called neutral if they are appointed by party colors. I, with my rational choice, will not go as quote and unquote NDC person to go and appoint an MPP person to become Dampare. It's not possible. Yes, it's rational. You understand? It's rational. No one can do that. That is it. So these people are already party members. And when they come, the only thing they can do is whatever that is in their party manifesto, they exhibit. So when you come, that is your task.
Of course.
And we pray we get more people of your caliber to join you. Then when the time comes, you exhibit this. Me, I'm always very happy to see youngsters who are aspiring to become future politicians. But the worries in my heart is always that, are these people going to continue with the good policies that are accumulated in their minds when they maybe get to a higher office or higher levels, or they are going to change? Because the human self is subject to change. So we pray there shouldn't be any change. And if there is, I will call you back to Beyond the Classroom, so and we'll digest that.
Sure,
why
the social media never forgets, you know.
Exactly. I will bring out all these videos, then we'll talk about it, and we'll interview you once again, ask you why they change.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sure.
I don't want to see you going very partisan in your doings.
Sure.
Try to stay a bit of neutral whilst you exhibit the good policies.
Exactly.
And we wish you well if you are able to think that way. Okay, so we want to know. No, but you said you made mention of being a member to various associations on campus. Can you give us at least two? Because there are many. You mentioned 5, right?
Yeah,
Time is not by our side.
Okay,
Just give us only 2.
Only 2?
Yes.
I think the most vibrant student association on campus. Students Legal Society.
You want to bring war?
Students Legal Society. We have the Civic Education Club.
Civic Education Club.
Exactly.
Okay, and Students Legal Society. Hey, if you say most vibrant here, you are trying to bring a challenge. Yeah, if there is any association on campus that thinks what he is saying is not the right thing, come and challenge him. Yes, you can't say the most vibrant. How? What makes it the most vibrant?
Okay, so
let's take
Students Legal Society is the most vibrant. For me, is the most vibrant student association on campus because of our objectives.
Okay.
Because of our mission and vision.
Okay.
And so we want to train the would-be student attorneys, student judges, and student politicians, student public orators, public speakers. So that's our main focus. There would be lawyers on campus. So that make us we won't say it's in the form of an elitist association.
Yeah,
I hope you understand.
Yes.
So that makes us vibrant. Any agenda boy on campus want to affiliate themselves with Students Legal Society. Exactly.
What is the secret behind? Do they is there something like training sessions that you go and sit down there and they will say, okay, we are coming to teach you this constitution or this that maybe legal things, we are coming to teach you, or proper training session that it goes like face-to-face kind of intervention? Is there anything like that?
Exactly. Students Legal Society for me is the best way to learn aside your academics. To learn law, legalities, constitutionalism.
Yes.
So we mostly have our legal seminar, which we invite resource personnel from the Universal High Court, even possibly Supreme Court, to come to be facilitators. So they learn us how to write petition, how to interpret the laws and the constitution. More importantly, our SRC constitution, other associational constitutions, and the statute of the university, the student handbook. So even yesterday we had our general meeting,
Yeah.
which we learned about the student handbook.
Okay.
Next week is examination, so we learn about the do's and don'ts about the rules and regulations
governing
examinations.
Okay. Okay.
You have not to be, 30 minutes before, you have to be there 30 minutes before the examination commences.
Yeah.
Papers needs to be shared 30 minutes before. So we learn about the responsibilities of the invigilators, the exam officer, and you, the students who are going to write the exam. So when there is a foul play on your side, you may know. When there is a foul play on the side of the exam officer, you may know. And the avenues at which you can channel your grievances when you are not, confident with any of the examination rules, or even
maybe
after
the
outcome of the examination, your results.
Yes.
So those are the things that we learn.
Okay.
We learn a lot about petition writing, legal sections, and other stuff.
Yes. You aim at increasing, or if I would say, increasing the consciousness of the student. That is, you want to make the students stand independent of when it comes to maybe legal matters or thinking and all those things. Become confident, of course. Okay, do you hold any position in Students Legal Society?
Yes, I do. I am the current vice president.
Vice president.
Yes.
Okay.
For Student Legal Society.
Okay.
I used to serve as the welfare committee member.
Welfare committee
member in level 100.
Okay.
Level 200 too. I was the organizing secretary.
Okay.
And now I am the
vice president. You are the vice president. Okay. So Mr. His Excellency Divinity, the vice president of Students Legal Society, what is that you've seen the works of the previous administration, even though this could have been a very correct question for your boss, that is the main president, but then you are here, you are the vice. Anything the father knows, the son should be able to say a little out of it. So is there anything, you've seen the works of the previous administrations, is there anything new, absolutely new, that you want to bring on board to add up to the works of the previous administration, or you want to continue with the traditional ways of life?
Okay. So Students Legal Society was inaugurated in the year September 10th, 2010.
2010.
Yes.
Okay.
So since then, our previous leaders have done a very remarkable job.
Yes.
And for our administration,
yes,
together with my president,
yes,
we plan to, bring to plug the fundamental loopholes within the association, and makes it more vibrant, and where the slurs ought to be. So we want to bring a policy which we can even extend our branches to even the colleges of education. So that's the dream. To make it a nationwide. This is a long-term dream.
Hold on. Extend the branches. Is it only in University of Education Winneba, or it is a national kind of, if you say you want to extend the branches, it will look like the mother formation it started from the alma mater started from University of Education Winneba, and you then want to extend it. But if it is a national organization that has stress to the various tertiary institutions, if it is to be extended, that should not be the agenda of University of Education Winneba. So let's be clear here.
Okay. Student Legal Society formerly was known as Student Bar Association.
Student Bar Association.
So there was a case at Supreme Court whereby His Lordship Dupre asked us to change the name to Student Legal Society, since we are not having a law faculty at University of Education Winneba here. So when you go to other schools that read law, like UCC,
Eugene,
UPSA, They have that student bar association, but
Okay.
for UUW,
We have to change
we
it.
have adopted a new name, Student Legal Society. So
Okay.
therefore, we want to extend our Student Legal Society to other colleges of education since they are not reading law.
Okay.
I hope you
Okay.
understand.
So is that to mean that the colleges of education as at now don't have students anything legal association there?
No.
They don't have it there.
No.
So is it the responsibility of UEW to extend it? Or
Okay, so
how
it
is it going to be done?
the responsibility of we, the executives,
Okay.
to build consensus so that we will go for an outreach.
Yes.
To educate the students the need for them to
adopt
the students,
to form it.
to form the student legal society within
Yeah.
the colleges of education and even extend it to the senior high schools.
Okay. Okay.
So we want to have it as a national association.
Okay.
I hope you understand.
Okay.
That is the long-term dream,
Okay.
which we want to champion it through our alumni council that we want to set up at the end of our administration.
Okay.
So we are going to use our alumni council to start that agenda.
Okay.
I hope you understand.
Yeah.
We want to have it at a national agenda, but we will channel it through our alumni council that will be formed after our administration.
Okay.
Then we will start having that one.
Okay. 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 So it is the dream of University of Education whenever Students Legal Society to extend the association to colleges of education and if possible senior high schools as well. In the long run, it may be a progressive kind of agenda. Okay, how far have you gone? Have you started doing anything to make it a reality, or you've not even started at all?
Oh, we've started. Honestly,
you've started.
We've already discussed with our patron.
Okay.
So we are planning the document. And,
okay.
And draw a long-term plan for it.
Okay.
We have to get a roadmap as to when to execute all those stuff. So this is a long term, and possibly it can be achieved in a short possible time.
Okay,
yes.
The shortest possible time. Yes. So are you going to make it compulsory for subsequent administrations coming to continue, or it is like if you are not able to finish it, then it ends there?
That's why we are saying we want to form an alumni council.
Okay.
So that agenda will be championed by the alumni council.
Yeah.
Within the alumni council, we will have a board of trustees.
Yes.
That will draft a long-term plan for the association.
Okay. It's a long-term plan.
A long-term plan.
Whether you are able to finish or the
that will be the next policy, a long-term policy for the association.
But any other
headquarters of the association will be University of Education.
Okay. Will be University of Education whenever. And wouldn't that require some structure to be built, maybe to call it the office?
Yes, exactly.
That will be required.
That will be required.
Okay.
That will be required.
And how are we going to get the funding?
We will definitely get the funding.
Maybe
we will get the funding
from Ghana Bar Association.
Exactly.
I think that's a very great agenda, of course. Tell us your vision. Your vision in like 5 years to come. What is your vision?
Okay.
What should we be? Where should we be expecting to see, or to what level should we be expecting to see Divinity? His Excellency Divinity Concepts. Where should we be expecting to see you in 5 years to come?
In 5 years to come, I want to be one of the political tycoons.
Okay.
One of the
tycoon.
Yes.
Oh.
One of the political, analysts, legal advocates.
Yeah.
One of the legal practitioners.
Yes.
In Ghana.
Okay.
Yes, that's the standard.
Okay.
And possibly we will run the national agenda.
Okay. Okay. So in 5 years, Divinity wants to be seen as political tycoon, right?
A national icon.
And a national icon. Okay. National icon. Why not Africa now? Sure.
It's a plan. So,
sure. Are you not advocating for the USA? United States of Africa.
Sure, yeah, yeah.
And that one will name it USA, USA too.
USA
Because
too,
we
yeah.
can't have two USS. Okay, you are still watching Beyond the Classroom, so we are almost ending because time is not by our side. We are here with Divinity, one of the youngest politicians, student politician, of course. Let me be specific here before people start asking me questions on which party and all of that. I cannot answer those questions. We are here with one of the student politicians, of course, youngest student politician who has big man dreams, or he has heavy dreams that I'm even scared of. You understand? But that reminds me of a statement made by my teacher that if you want to buy a ship, you have if you want to buy a car, you have to hold the ship dream, so that when you are not even able to buy the ship, you will buy a car. So his dreams are very scary though, but they ought to be so. Mr. Divinity, look into the camera. Your fans are watching. My fans are also watching you. Just tell Ghanaians anything at all you want to tell Ghanaians. If you have anything to say, anything special that you want to tell your fans, Ghanaians, Africans, the USA people, or you want to tell the world is watching you. Tell us something.
I want to tell Ghanaians that um, there is a better tomorrow.
Okay.
Ghana will rise again.
Okay.
We shouldn't give up on a country. Building a country, building a nation, building a state involves a collective responsibility.
Okay.
So when you read the article 6 of the Ghana's 1992 Constitution, it talks about the directive principles of the state.
Okay.
There is a responsibility of the arms of government. Then there is a responsibility of we the citizens. I hope you understand.
Yes.
So we Ghanaians have to take our responsibility, and also, I mean, also have to also what I mean strictly criticized. I mean the politicians,
yes,
to do the right thing. Yeah. And politicians of Ghana, please, we want you to do the right thing. We want you to advocate for the right thing. Let the people be your first thought. I mean, Ghana ought to be where it's supposed to be. We gain independence with the lives of Russia. I mean, the Asian tiger, but yes, where are we now? So I believe in Ghana. Ghana will rise again. Okay. And it's a shared responsibility. Okay. Thank you.
I believe in Ghana. Ghana will rise again, and it is a shared responsibility. You don't sit back and look at only one person, watch over only one person to do everything. It's a shared responsibility, and all of us have to, or we ought to play our part before we can see a successful future that we are all yearning to have. In just one word, describe yourself. Who are you? Just only one word, a word that will best describe Divinity. Just a word. Me, I would say I'm great. Yeah, I'm a big man, you know. So just one word. Tell us something.
One word.
Describe yourself. Just one word.
I am goal-oriented, hyphenated.
Goal-oriented. Okay, goal-oriented. Divinity is goal-oriented. We have spent, or we have exhausted all our time. So here we comes the end of today's interview. We will have subsequent interviews with him when the need arises, because knowledge is not something that you can finish or you can exhaust. We have exhausted our time and not our knowledge. There are a lot yet to be learned from Divinity, and in subsequent interviews, or when the need arises subsequently, we will call him to learn more. If you want to learn more, if there is anything more you want to learn, just drop it in the comment section. You are my number one priority, and I'll make sure that I call him back. I invite him back here for us to learn more and more and more from him. If there is any recommendation you want to make, just drop it in the comment section. You are always welcome all the time. Anything at all you want to say, you want to get in touch with Divinity, just let us know. I will connect you to Divinity, then you can talk with him. Mr. Divinity, or His Excellency Divinity Concepts. Thank you so much for coming to Beyond the Classroom show. We've learned a lot from you, and we hope in subsequent times when the need arises, we'll call you back again for more knowledge to be disseminated to the people.
Okay, I want to.
Okay, you want to add something?
Sure.
Okay.
I want to tell the university community.
Okay.
To like.
This is to University of Education Winneba.
Yes. To like, to share, to subscribe to Beyond the Classroom program. It's very educative. And please, let's help our brother.
Okay.
He's doing a very good job.
Okay.
He equally needs sponsors, so come and sponsor him.
Sure. Like he is saying, we need the subscriptions. We need your likes and your shares. Just share it. Let it go viral. You shouldn't be the only person to be learning today. After learning, push it to your brother, your sister to also learn more. We are here to learn together. I'm learning from you, you are learning from me. It's a learning process. So please share with others, subscribe, patronize this channel or this show. Let's grow together. And also he talked about sponsorship. Everything is about money, money, money. Dollar, dollar, dollar today. So please, if you have anything to offer, let's do it and let's get ourselves going. Thank you so much for watching. Be great and stay great. Stay safe. See you.